Hi, good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Masha Sadova, and I'm one of the co-founders of a company called Elevate Security. And what we do at Elevate is take a whole new approach to the way we think about human behaviors as they relate to security in enterprises. So, as a quick show of hands, how many of you have ever worked in an organization that has had to go through boring, compliance-oriented security training? Yeah. And how many of you, keep your hands up, just skip to the end and answers those quiz questions as fast as you could, right? Yeah, most of us. But that doesn't actually do much in defending against the sophisticated cyber attacks that we see on our landscape today. So there's a huge gap left in the market. And that is truly what we are trying to address at Elevate Security. Because organizations protect with sophisticated technology, some of which you've heard about today, super cool processes, but what about the human element? So at Elevate Security, we have a two-part approach to changing the way our employees become their first line of defense for your organizations. On one side, we have the measurement of your security culture with the opportunity to get organizational insights and measurement. And then we have a suite of behavioral science apps that actually influence your employees' behavior. Let's go into those a little bit more deeply. So one of our core products is a platform called Elevate Vision that ingests existing data sets in your network from malware, password adoption management, as well as phishing, reporting rates, and so on, and maps it across your organization so you can see the strengths and weaknesses in different departments. This gives you, as a security team, the opportunity to see where you need to be focusing most of your energy at, and who are already your top performers to supply your next batch of security champions. From there, we create a very customized and personalized experience for every single one of your employees. This security scorecard shows up in the inbox of your employees on a quarterly basis and maps their performance to the team, to the department, and to the best-in-class performer, giving your employees the motivation they need to care about security. Because as much as I would really love this, not everyone's going to love security as much as I do, but they might care about things like not being last, maybe being first, maintaining their streak of reporting the most phishing attacks, all the things that make us all human. And this is exactly what we're leveraging at Elevate Security to try to improve your employees' behaviors from just a standard have to actually want to do security. In fact, we ran a 10,000 person deployment of this with Autodesk at the beginning of this year and found that as we rolled this out, 60% of the employees opened up and reviewed this email, notably higher than your standard security communication. On the qualitative side, there was a huge uptick in password manager installation, 26% in quantitative, 26% in manager installation in 24 hours, 170% reporting increase between equally difficult phishing attacks, decrease in phishing click-through rates, and an abnormally high percentage of people who really enjoyed receiving it. What's also worth noting is that we only assign training when people need it. If people are above a specific score, they don't get the training because they already mastered it. And with that, we've saved close to 1,000 hours of training time for Autodesk. Our final product in our suite is a group-based game that lets your employees really think about what it's like to experience themselves from a hacker. So it really helps focusing on shifting mindset and influencing the culture, the foundation of your organization. So a little bit about us. Here are some of our select customers across industries. And as a company, we've been around for 2 years. I've raised our Series A in $8 million in January of this year. And we come from a background of building and running this at Salesforce. Both my co-founder and I were security executives at Salesforce. So we've been doing this for quite a few years now. Would love to stay in touch. We'll be here for the afternoon if you'd like to continue the conversation. Thank you very much.